Well, hello everybody. I'm Paul Polman, the author of Net Positive, How Courageous Companies Thrive by Giving More Than They Take, and the ex-CEO of Unilever. My focus now is entirely on accelerating the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals, with, as you can expect, special focus on addressing the burning issues of climate change and inequality. I've supported Jeremy and Peace One Day from the start, in person and with our brands. Simply because we cannot have development without peace, and no peace without development. Both are integrally linked. Especially at a time when we seem to be growing apart more than ever, it is key that we fight for a more inclusive future for all. It requires dignity and respect, equity and compassion. Peace, I believe, is firmly at the roots of this. With genocides going on in many countries across the world, from Sudan to the Middle East to Myanmar and Azerbaijan, it is time that we speak up. The victims, unfortunately, are not able to. Peace and climate are closely related, as increased numbers of climate refugees confirm. This is not a life we chose for, and this is not a world we want. At the roots of many of these issues are frankly self-serving humans, often male egos, driven by greed, apathy and selfishness. I would argue that this is a human crisis, and if more and more of us will speak up and take action, we can and are able to reverse this devastating trend. I hope that you've enjoyed the shared stories that Peace One Day has presented to us today, of heroic individuals, of action, of impact, remarkable men and women at the front line of trying to save the world. Incredible. I hope it has galvanized us even more in our own actions and ambitions. As I mentioned, the effect of devastating climate change is at the roots of many of these issues. The Secretary General recently expressed it well when he said that the planet is burning, and called especially on the fossil and financial industry to play an even bigger role in driving towards a greener, more inclusive and equitable society, not slowing it down for self-interest. The economics of moving are actually very encouraging, the business opportunity of the century. This transition is the biggest opportunity that we have, and the companies that are moving are increasingly rewarded for them, including by the financial arm. Electrifying our economies, moving to circularity, and changing our food and land use systems will be key. So will, I believe, the increased support that we need to give to emerging markets, where most of the new emissions will be. 30% of the world's energy is already green, and tipping points are seen in many areas. In 85% of the world's countries, wind and solar is already cheaper than fossil. Battery costs are coming down faster, and capacity is increasing. EVs are reaching price parity versus combustion engines, and frankly the list goes on. We know what we need to do. Do we have the willpower to do it? In our book Net Positive, we talk about a change in mindset needed to move from a linear, destructive production and consumption model of take, make, waste to a regenerative, restorative, reparative one. Earth's Overshoot Day this year is June 25th. This is the day that we use up more resources than Mother Earth can replenish. After that, frankly, we're stealing every day from future generations. A good reminder of the need to think restorative, reparative. The book Net Positive is number 3 on the 50 thinkers list, and recommended reading for anyone who wants to embark on this journey. Finally, please start thinking about how you are going to mark this day on September the 21st at homes, schools, universities, communities and places of work. Let's make the 21st of September the greatest gathering for peace the world has ever known. By working together, we can create a more peaceful and sustainable world. We can create, indeed, peace one day. For more information, go to peaceoneday.org and follow us on social media.